Well, hello to everybody in our amazing community. This is Teresa Sanderson. We are on day 6 of the From Startup to Profit in 90 Days free training that's going on right now. If you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you are already getting this great information. So I'm excited that you're here. But also, if you want to join in on the discussion, I would invite you to join my private Facebook group, Savvy Women Entrepreneurs, Leaving the 9 to 5 to Live a Life They Love, where you can get in on the daily discussion and other things that are going on with this training within that particular group. So would love to have you in there. So on day 6 today, what I want to talk to you about as we prepare for a lot of mindset work tomorrow on day 7 and also again on day 10, I really want to talk to you about this idea of becoming purposefully imperfect. Okay, did you get that? Purposefully imperfect. And the reason I say that and want to encourage you to do that is because all too often we can hold ourselves back because we feel like everything has to be perfect, right? So, what may happen? We may not launch anything because we're waiting to get the perfect lead magnet. We're waiting for our landing page to look totally perfect. We want to have the perfect email series to respond to people. And you know what? Perfection is just another way of procrastinating. Okay, that is what it is. It's allowing yourself to get stymied and sucked into this idea that you have to be perfect in all things. Bear with me, I'm just taking a look to see if we're here. Make sure that I'm showing up live. So, yep, there I am. Okay, perfect. So, the idea of perfectionism is nothing more than procrastination because we become paralyzed with the idea of getting everything exactly right, feeling like everything has to be exactly right before we can go forward with a product or service, and that is totally not the case. If anything, what I have found is that when I make mistakes, when I have something that doesn't go quite right, invariably my loving community, my tribe, those people who connect to me are very gracious with me and share with me, hey, this happened on this thing, and just giving you a heads up on it. And what does that allow me to do? It allows me to become better, but at the same time I am not waiting to show up and serve in a way that's meaningful to them. Do you see what I mean? People are waiting for you with your message shared the way that only you can share it. All right. How long do they need to wait? Don't make them wait. There are people that are suffering, people who need you, people who are lost right now because they haven't found you, haven't connected with you. And so today I'm going to ask you to set aside perfection, because the idea of perfection can be the killer of your dreams. Okay. It can totally crush your dreams, your goals, and any steps forward that you may take. So in therapy, okay, got to remember I'm a depression thriver, right? A depression overcomer, depression thriver. So therapy is no stranger to me. And I got to tell you, there's some good talk therapy out there and I love it. But I am a recovering perfectionist. Okay. I used to do everything to the nth degree. When we owned the hospice, I would tell my staff, be impeccable. How hard is that, right? How hard is that? And you know what? They rose to the challenge. I had a phenomenal team. My mother, remember, let me go at the morning, every morning saying, do your best, not just do okay today, have fun, whatever it was, do your best, with a big smile and okay, I'm gonna go out and do my best every day, right? So I'm a recovering perfectionist, and my therapist turned me on to this great benchmark called good enough. Okay. Sometimes things can just be good enough. All right. And here's an example of that, because when we get in our own heads and we want to be perfect on everything, we stall. We stall. So here's an example of something that happened to me. This is a real story of when I did my very first video design project. I created this video for this guy, and I learned a few things on this. I gave myself a 2-day delivery time as a regular delivery time. And so I was new to video marketing, video design and creation. And so that was something to get it done in 2 days. But here's the thing. I struggled a little bit and I worked on it and I crafted it. And in the very end, as I was a day and a half into it, because I needed to leave some time for revisions, I went ahead and decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and send this off, even though there's these like 2 things that I would go ahead and change. He can ask me for them on a revision if he wants them. And I decided it was good enough and sent it out. Lo and behold, he immediately approved the product, paid me in full, gave me a tip. Boom. Remember, your expectations have nothing to do with the expectations of your client. Okay. And I'm not saying we don't want to over deliver. What I'm telling you in that story is we are what? Our own worst critic. So if you're going to make progress, because I want you to make progress in from startup to profit in 90 days, I want you to be able to push things out there, get things going. I'm going to ask you today to become purposefully imperfect. Are you with me? Purposefully imperfect. There's a lot of beauty in that. It gives you room to what? Room to make a mistake, room to say, oops, I recommit. I'm going to try that again. That way didn't quite work so well. Or, ooh, look how that turned out. I had no idea that was like that. But you know what? It was done, and better to send it out there done rather than perfect. I got it out there at least. And, when we start working that way, we are able to serve more quickly the people who are waiting for us, and we learn along the way, right? And so think about this. Give yourself permission. Somebody shared this with me not too long ago, but give yourself permission to learn in the way a baby learns. Think about a baby learning to walk. Okay, a baby can barely, kind of teeter-totter on those little legs when they first stand, and they can't really even stand, right? And they fall down on their bottom, and then they do what? They get up and do it over and over and over again until they get it right. Never in that standing phase does a baby say, forget it, I'm out of here, I'm not trying again. That never happens, right? And before you know it, they are not only standing, they are walking until they're able to run. Give yourself permission to learn in the way that a baby learns, and allow yourself to become purposefully imperfect. That is the message for today. I hope that you enjoy it. And remember that tomorrow on day 7, we are going to be doing our amazing introduction to aroma freedom technique and working on letting go of our past. So that is going to be our content for day 7, other than kind of resting and planning for the week. And that's all I have for you today. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe here and click on your notifications so that you get every day of our From Startup to Profit in 90 Days training. And also, if you have not yet joined the Facebook group, Savvy Women Entrepreneurs Leaving the 9 to 5 to Live a Life They Love, I would encourage you to go ahead and join that group and get in on all of the discussion in there. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless your day. Bye.